Good morning, everyone. Welcome along to Pilates class 2 with me, Sarah. If you don't know me, my name's Sarah. I changed locations this week, so I'm actually in my lounge, fingers crossed that no children come into my class. So I'll wait for some people to join. And what you need today, welcome, good morning. What you need this morning is I've got some options. You can use any of these. So I've got a block because I have that. You could use a ball. You could use a pillow. There's only going to be one round where we do this, or classic box of tissues. I'm sure we all have tissues in our house. Okay, so grab that. Now I've been having some internet issues. So I know last week my video froze in the bridge pose where you guys were literally holding the bridge for like an eternity. Apologies. If you go back and watch that video, by the way, the second round comes right and you can do it. And then you only have to do one round where I did two. So I'm really hopeful that this morning there'll be no internet problems. I moved locations, being hopeful that that will help. And as I said before, the only risk is my kids might wander in. So hopefully there's not going to be an embarrassing moment like that, but if so, it's life. It's just, I'm sure it's your life too. You might be doing this. I know hi Danielle. I know that I've got friends doing it and they've got kids, and so your kids might wander in while you're doing it, and that's all good. So I'm using a mat. If you don't have a mat, you could just use a rug. That's fine. Carpet works. You can get a towel. You might want a towel actually at the end of class today to help you with some stretching. So if you have trouble getting your leg towards your body, doing some of the stretching, we all have different flexibility. So you might want to grab that. You might want a little pillow for your neck for the ab round, and it's almost time to start. All right, so we've got a good amount of you. What I want to know is, this is my question of the morning, are you sleeping in or are you sticking to your same schedule? So I'm like a mixed bag. Some days I'm sleeping in and some days I'm up. Now, hopefully the lighting's okay and that you guys can hear me fine and see me fine. I wanted to open my doors to get a little bit of a breeze in here this morning. So, okay, so let's get started. We're actually gonna start down on the mat, and if you're just joining, welcome. So glad to have you guys, especially if this is your first time in Pilates. What I want you to remember, sorry, I'll give my little spiel and then we'll start. What I want you to remember is just take a rest. You don't want to have strain in your neck. You don't want to be using the wrong muscles. So my advice is, you're at home, you can take a rest and join back in. You could always watch the video again later and do it, another time. And if you find it too easy, well, sorry. All right, so we're going to roll on down to the mat, onto the floor. And what I want you to do is you're going to come into bridge pose. So I want you to lift your hips up. Now we're going to move our hands above the head. You're going to lower your hips down and lower your hands down. Okay? So I'm going to exhale. Inhale, move my hands. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, move the hands. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now you keep going through that series. Oh, I forgot to tell you to put on music. You're going to need music. I'll give you a rest in a second to do that. Keep going through your breaths, squeezing up, moving your hands, exhaling down. When the hips move, you exhale. When the arms move, you inhale. All right, we're just getting your core warmed up. Make sure you squeeze through the glutes as you come up. Couple more. And by couple, I mean two more right here. One more up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Perfect. Now, quick break. I see who's tuning in. I want you to go get a playlist. So your playlist, whatever you like. If you want calm, Feeling? Pop that on. If you want something lively and fun, pop that on. I'm just going to see who's tuning in. Oh, nice. Danielle is getting up earlier than normal. I wondered about that for you, Danielle. Okay, so you need your playlist. We've got that core ready to go, and we're back onto the mat. Knees are up, hands are out. What I want you to do is drop your knees to the left side. Pull back up center. Now watch what I'm going to do here. Drop the knees to the other side, and I'm going to circle my arms. Big stretch. Pull back. Drop. Circle. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, arms. Exhale. Bigger breaths. I'm laughing because I do have a kid watching me. Next time I'll get him to join. Exhale. Good. So you're focusing on your waistline right here, pulling with your abs, dropping to the other side, stretching out through the chest. That should feel really nice. One more each way. And hold it here. Bring it back up to center. We go straight into those hundreds. So the hundreds, knees up for beginners. Level 2, you're here. Level 3, you're out. Remember, you need to imprint your spine down. So take your belly button, push down into the mat, and get rid of that space. Okay? Beginners. Now, pick your level. I'm going to go middle. Come up to where the tips of your shoulder blades are touching. Just the tips. Chin is pointed down, so your gaze is looking straight ahead. And we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent job. And just roll side to side, forward and back. Side to side, forward and back. Just scooting myself back just a bit. Okay, so we're going into our first ab round. Now this is where if you do have a block, you could use that if your neck starts to get strained. We're going to do level 1. We do another exercise, and then I'm going to show you level 2. So beginners, I want you to watch the first one and pay good attention so when we go into the next round. Nice. Love to see that you're doing it later. Good job. I'm just noticing some of I miss my class on Thursday night. I miss you guys so much. So it's nice to see that you guys are still doing the workouts at home. Okay, so get your block or a pillow, whatever you need, and we go into our ab series. Okay, so knees are up. You can use your fingertips if you want to support the head. All right, all I'm going to do is tap down like a little march. Now pull your belly in, pull your belly in. Keep your gaze forward. Focus on your breathing. It's just a little toe tap. And now all I do is alternate side, side. 4. It's 10 of everything. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Knees in, up, in, tap down, in. If you can keep your upper body lift, do that for me. You'll get a break really soon through that neck. 4. Now, knees up, head down, legs straight. One leg, circle down and up. Other leg, down and up. Keep your hips square and alternate leg circles. Down and up. Down and up. have some spectators in the background. Hopefully they're quiet. Although I know my mom would love to see them. 2 and 1. Perfect. Feet down. Let's go into the bridge. No rest. I want you to lift straight up and down. Now no arms. Straight up and down. Let's go. Squeeze your glutes as you come up, okay? Squeeze and down. This brings a whole new level to teaching when you have your kids watching you. 3, 2, now hold it up. Heel, heel, heel. Lift, squeeze your glutes, keep squeezing. You're dancing, marching. Gonna work those calves. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on your toes, both heels up, pulse up, pulse. You're gonna feel this in your glutes, you're gonna feel it in your hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Hug your knees into your chest. Now we go back into that ab round, but remember, beginners, you stay with your knees bent. Otherwise, my regulars are gonna know this sequence really good, okay? Come up, tips of the shoulder blades. Bring both knees up, and this time, arms out and switch. Good. There's 3. Halfway. Now bicycle, up and over. There's 2. How's your music? You cranking? You got some good playlists this morning? One more each way. Now, hold it here. In, up, down. Remember, beginner move. If you need to, you can set your head down here. Now, only drop so far that your back doesn't arch. Now, leg circles, both legs, out, down, up. Switch directions. Beginners, one leg. This is an advanced move for someone that's been doing Pilates for a while, because you got to square those hips. Hug your knees, rock side to side. Forward and back. We come up and we're going where you need your chair. I'm going to use my couch. We're going into the glute bridge. Okay? You guys are rocking it. Let's see. How's our comments this morning? Nice. Good morning, those of you that are joining. Good job. My kid needs a book. Done. Okay. So you're gonna pop. Let's put your right foot up on the couch. Now last week we did the other way where I had your back on the couch. This time you're gonna get your heel on the couch. Left leg is gonna be in the air. Now crunch your left knee into you right here. You're gonna push yourself as high as you can and push that foot up. Bring it down and push up to your shoulders. There we go. I love getting to use this while we're home, getting to use equipment out of our house. 2, now hold it up right here, down and up. 1, I'm gonna flex and point, keep your bridge. Go 5. Not done yet. Hold it here. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, and down. Take your left ankle over your right knee and hug your right knee in. So hands are underneath your right knee, and you just hug, stretching out through that hamstring, hip. Got a mosquito joining me. I killed it. Oh. All right, the weather's been so amazing, right? So getting to have the windows open feels nice and refreshing this morning. All right, left foot down. Same thing, right knee comes in. Ready? We push up. Big, big. Zip up on the front. Hopefully no freezing this week. Hold it. Drop down and up. 1. Don't drop. Hold it. Pulse. 10. 5. 4. 1 more, and hug that knee in. Nice job. Enjoy that stretch. It's actually pretty amazing that your heart rate can get up so high doing little bridges, but I'm sure you hear me puffing if you don't have music on. This is why I'm counting on you putting on a playlist. You don't have to hear my breathing. And bring it up. Okay, so let's take a little bit of time to stretch that out with my favorite, the saw stretch. So all I want you to do is straddle those legs. Some of you might be a wider stretch. Some of you might be here, and some of you might need to bend your knees, okay? Just do what you can. Remember, you can make progress with flexibility, but it does just take a lot of work. So what we want to think about is nice tall posture. So sitting up nice and tall. All right, I'm going to have my hands actually come center for me here. I'm going to rotate and exhale down, pinky to pinky. We did this last week. I do it all the time because it's one of my favorites. Now, this isn't just a stretch. You're working your abs here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So again, big breaths. So you rotate and then you reach. Nice. Your goal is to go further on the second one, so 1 bigger 2. 1 more each way. And bring it in. Okay, we're going to our plank series. That should feel nice and good. Let's just quickly check in with everyone. All right. So for the plank series, what we're going to do is actually, we're going to do a long round, but this is where we're going to get our push-ups in, okay? Apologies for the hair. All right, so what I want you to do is start with your back leg down. So if you're facing me right now, okay, front leg is going to be out. And we're going to start just with the classic crunch. So you're going to square your belly to the ground. You're going to extend left arm, right leg, and you're just going to crunch in and out. Check that your wrist is in line with your shoulder. Perfect. 5. Pull your belly in as you crunch. Now, hold it here. 5 to the outside. Out and forward. hold it here, tap your toe and crunch over your other shoulder. Tap and reach. We've got 10. It needs to be an oblique crunch. 5. Now, hold it here. Set your hand down. Keep your leg up. You're going to give me 5 press-ups just like this. We come down and up. 2. 3, working the triceps. Now, hold it here. Open to the side. All right, when I open to the side, knee down, hand behind the ear. Now, this one's a bit tricky, so you can watch the first one. I'm going to pull my knee in and I'm going to crunch forward, extend my leg, and open up. Bicycle. Crunch, extend. Now join me. Crunch, extend, and open. Crunch. Now just do what you can here. Pull the belly in. Sorry, sometimes I sound like a broken record with saying the same thing. 3 to go. Really work on that crunch there. Now, hold that leg out. Can you lift your top hand up, down and up, down and up? 3, 4. Now hold it up. You know I love these little circles. Forward. Tiny. Try not to move those hips too much. Glute work. And reverse it. Go. I just tried to tighten there because my form was a bit off. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Keep that leg up. Back to the mat. 5 more push-ups. Go. 5, 4. Your nose is coming to the ground. Now, hold it here. Push yourself back into a bridge. Let me make sure I didn't just freeze. What's the comments? Nice. So we're just stretching back now into a hip opener. If you can get your foot in line with your knee, that's the goal. I use a block and I pop it underneath. You want to be squared to the mat. So squared to the mat. Now if you don't have a block, move your foot in closer. If you do have a block, start to work to get that hip opened. And then as you can, you just come down over. All right. So we did 1 round on one side. Just enjoy this stretch. Try to release into the hip. We're going to put 1 round of back work in, and then we're going to go to the other side, all right? You guys are smashing it. We're 20 minutes in, so just about over halfway. Hope you're loving it. I love Pilates, so it's so good to do. Now, this one, what we're going to do is work those hamstrings again. If you just watch me really quick. So I do 2 flexes, and then I point and I lift my legs. So try that. Just the lower body. Flex, flex, point. Now here comes the option. Flex, flex, shoot up like an arrow. Flex, 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 flex. Now you don't need to lift that high. It's just activating. Make sure you turn your head each time in an opposite direction and look back to the mat when you kick. Two more. 1 more. And bring it down. Push it back. Now we just turn in the other direction so that we have the same format where you can still see me. Okay. So I almost got it messed up. Okay, so front leg is in front. I might be slightly, I'll try an angle so I'm not all the way out. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so you have your right knee down now, or the other leg, and we bring back leg straight up, front arm out, and we crunch. 10. Look down at the mat. Go 5. And bring it out to the side. And back. I'm dealing with my couch here. Now hold it, bend and tap behind. Crunch. One more. Now hold it there. All right, get that leg up. Ready for those push-ups? We go. Belly in, down and up. Keep those weight in your hands. And open to the side. Leg comes up, hand comes up. Check that your wrist is in line with your shoulder. It's helpful because I can see myself. I can check my form. Crunch in, extend, and open. Crunch in. So good. Lots of work through the obliques. 3, 2, one more. Now, leg comes out, arm goes up, down and up. Now hold it up, circle. This one's going to be really hard because that leg is tired, the support leg. So is the top leg. Reverse. 10, 9. Feel free to comment on how bad my counting is. I know it. And down, push back into hip opener on the other side. Absolutely smashed it, guys. Well done. Now, here's my block. I'm going to pop it underneath. Try to get that foot out. Square the hips and stretch down. We will be coming back to the floor now for some back work again. My advice, make sure you don't overextend your back, all right? You want to, even the same with stretching, you want to feel it, but you shouldn't be in pain. So if you're in pain, you either need to bring yourself back up, bring your foot back in. So it feels like a challenge, but it shouldn't feel painful. All right, now same thing when we come to our second round of swimmers. I'm going to add in some arm work. If you have weights, some light weights, you could use light weights in this round. I'm not going to do standing arm work today. So this is where we're going to get our arms in, is when we do the swimmers. All right, does that feel nice? Feeling good?